This is the MCTV Weekday Update.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Wednesday edition of MCTV Weekday Update. I'm Laura Duclos.
And I'm Kayla Conboy. We've been wrapping up all the coverage of all the many homecoming events for you this week on MCTV, not to diss the Red Raiders notching their first Big 12 win in football this year, but the really big day for homecoming was Friday. Reporter Laura Duclos had the whole story and has a look at all of the excitement.
I'm here in front of the rugby practice fields in Urbanovsky Park where a big Texas Tech tradition is about to take place. The bonfire is what wraps up this homecoming week's festivities.
The annual bonfire wasn't the only Tech tradition to take place on Friday. The day kicked off with the Rowdy Raider Rally, which allowed students to show their school spirit. The Raider Rally also announced the top 5 candidates for Homecoming King and Queen and opened up voting to students. Later in the afternoon, the homecoming parade made its way around campus. Different student organizations created floats along with a few clubs from the local Lubbock community. After the parade, the pep rally was hosted in the United Supermarkets Arena. This gave students the opportunity to get even more excited for the big game. Texas Tech athletes were also presented at this time. The men's and women's basketball teams took a creative spin on their introductions by dressing up as the main characters of different movies and walking down a red carpet to go along with this year's homecoming theme, Tech Goes Hollywood. After that, the final homecoming tradition of the week took place, the bonfire. Students formed a circle around the rugby practice field to watch the Saddle Tramps perform a ceremony that ignited the fire. For MCTV, I'm Laura Duclos.
So if you're in college because you're hoping to earn more money, like I am, here's some good news for you. Texas ranked pretty high in a national report on the earning of potential college programs. In fact, we're in the top 20 schools in the nation in some majors. Here's how the data analysis team at PayScale broke it down. 3 of Tech's undergraduate programs rank in the top 20. Education, which ranked 16th in the nation for highest salaries of graduates. Art, which ranked 12th, and Physical and Life Sciences, which also ranked 12th. Tech education majors by the middle of their careers can expect to earn about $53,000. Physical and Life Science majors should be bringing home more than $90,000 a year. Now, if you can't wait that long to get your finances in order, one campus group had some answers for you today. Red to Black, which is the financial advising office on campus, held the Tricks and Treats Financial Fair today from 10 to 2 near Copy Mill in the Sub. Experts offered financial advice, free of course, along with candy, gift cards, and a chance to win a $100 scholarship.
Early voting is already underway for the fall. Election Day is Tuesday, November 4th, but you can vote in statewide races right now. You can cast your ballot inside the Robert H. E. Walt Student Rec Center or at just about any United Supermarket in Lubbock. The polls are open every day from 8 in the morning until 8 at night, and you can vote early right through Halloween, October 31st. Remember, bring an official state or federal ID. You can't just vote with your student ID. For more info on the current ballot or to find other voting locations, visit www.votetexas.gov. One of the statewide candidates made his way to Lubbock just late last week. He's running for State Land Commissioner, an office that will wrestle with water, oil, and gas rights. As reporter Shelby Kimball shows us, this candidate has a very familiar name.
Broadway is known for being a weekend hotspot for students, but on this Tuesday night, many of them came out to show they truly care about political issues.
I love politics. I love to lobby and support nurses in the political field.
George P. Bush is the Republican candidate running for Texas Land Commissioner against Democrat John Cook and says West Texas is a key spot on his campaign.
I thought it was important for my campaign for Texas Land Commissioner to visit all parts of the state. Lubbock contributes so much to the General Land Office, which is the agency that I'm running for.
Bush is a part of the younger generation, while his opponent, Cook, has years of experience as mayor of El Paso. Cricket's Bar and Grill played host to the event, which included games and free food. Bush even brought a special guest with him, Texas country singer Aaron Watson.
Food, games, live music, even free t-shirts. It's all here, but the bigger picture is getting the younger generation involved.
Jordan Wilson is working to get his license to be a registered nurse. He says the younger generation is greatly affected by current political issues.
We are the future, we will be voting, and it's really our future on the line whenever it's legislative sessions.
I think students are ready. A lot of people write them off as not caring about the rest of the world, but college students care, and they're going to register and they're going to vote.
For MCTV, I'm Shelby Kimball.
Laura, I don't know if you remember, but it was almost 90 degrees outside last week.
Sadly, I do remember that, but at least it was dry. This wet weather may continue today, so let's take a look at the MCTV Live Tower Cam. We're expecting cooler weather today with a high in the mid-70s, but the chance of rain continues through this evening, including some possible scattered thunderstorms. Tomorrow, the sun will come back and will climb close to 80 for a high. Friday will be even warmer with a high around 85. Look for lows each night in the mid-50s. That's all for this Wednesday edition of the MCTV Weekday Update.
Thanks for joining us, and be sure to check out ttuhub.net every day for more news. We'll see you tomorrow.